Hi, this is Joy Angeline Garan, and today I'll be discussing about trait theories. Foundations of trait theory. Cesare Lombroso's work on the born criminal identified the primitive atavistic anomalies that he believed were the direct cause of crime. Raffaele Garofalo shared the belief that certain physical characteristics indicate a criminal nature. He says that a lower degree of sensibility to physical pain seems to be demonstrated by the readiness with which prisoners submit to the operation of tattooing. Enrico Ferri added a social dimension to Lombroso's work and argued that criminals should not be held personally or morally responsible for their actions because forces outside their control cause criminality. Sociobiology. Sociobiology differs from earlier theories on behavior in that it stresses that biological and genetic conditions affect how social behaviors are learned and perceived. Sociobiologists view that the gene as the ultimate unit of life that controls all human destiny. Biosocial theories. Biosocial theory, physical environment, and social conditions work in concert to produce human behavior. Biochemical conditions, including both those that are genetically predetermined are those acquired through diet and environment, control and influence antisocial behavior. The influence of damaging chemical and biological contaminants may begin even before birth if the mother's diet either lacks or has an excess of important nutrients that may later cause developmental problems of their offspring. Exposure to harmful chemicals and poor diet in utero at birth and beyond may then affect people throughout their life course. Chemical and mineral influences. Minimum levels of minerals and chemicals are needed for normal brain functioning and growth, especially in the early years of life. Research conducted over the past decades showed that an over or under supply of certain chemicals and minerals can lead to depression, glucose metabolism, or hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia occurs when glucose in the blood falls below levels necessary for normal and efficient brain functioning. Research studies have linked hypoglycemia to substance abuse, outbursts of antisocial behavior, and violent assaults and fatal sexual offenses. Allergies. Allergies are identified as unusual or excessive reactions of the body to foreign substances. Cerebral allergies cause an excessive reaction in the brain. Neuroallergies affect the nervous system. Premenstrual syndrome. The onset of menstrual cycle triggers excessive amounts of female sex hormones, which may affect antisocial, aggressive behavior. Women indicated that females are more likely to commit suicide and be aggressive and otherwise antisocial just before or during menstruation. Environmental contaminants. Dangerous substances in the environment including lead, copper, cadmium, mercury, and inorganic gases such as chlorine and nitrogen dioxide. Prolonged exposure to these substances can cause severe illness or death. At more moderate levels, they have been linked to emotional and behavioral disorders. Neurophysiology. Neurophysiology, the study of brain activities. Minimal brain dysfunction, defined as adversely appearing maladaptive behavior that interrupts an individual's lifestyle and life flow. MBD has been linked to serious antisocial imbalance in the urge control of mechanism of the brain. Brain chemical abnormality. Abnormal behavior patterns associated with MBD. dyslexia, visual perception problems, hyperactivity, poor attention span, temper tantrums, aggressiveness. One type of MBD is manifested through episodic period of explosive rage which cause behaviors such as spouse beatings, child abuse, suicide, aggressiveness, motiveless homicide. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, in which a child shows a developmentally inappropriate lack of attention, impulsivity, and hyperactivity. ADHD has been associated with poor school performance, grade retention, placement in special needs class, bullying, stubbornness, and lack of response to discipline. Although the origin of ADHD is still unknown, suspected causes include neurological damage, prenatal stress, sibling similarities. It stands to reason that if the cause of crime is in part of genetic, then the behavior of siblings should be similar because they share genetic material. Siblings, pair who report warm mutual relationship and share friend are most likely to behave in similar fashion. Those who maintain a close relationship also have similar rates of crime and drug abuse. While the similarity of siblings' behavior seems striking, what appears to be genetic affects twin behavior. The earliest studies conducted on the behavior of twins detected a significant relationship between the criminal activity